Wow. Amazing. Sweetheart, but you know you're treading on dangerous grounds, right?
Treading on dangerous ground. You taught me everything I now know. You taught me how to change and level up, and now you're complaining.
Don't get me wrong. Honestly, I encourage what you're doing. But the thing about you is, I know you. Whenever you rebel, you don't know when to stop. And we know Zeno. When pushed to the wall, he fights back and he can just make drastic decisions that will ruin things for us.
What are you saying in essence?
My point is, whatever decision you've decided to take now, I hope you've thought it through and you would see it to the end.
I have thought it through, baby girl. And for the first time in my life, I'll see this one till the end. I know so many times I've told you, oh, I want to change, I want to do this, yada, 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 and I won't do it. But this time around, I am for real. Guess what? I bumped into Lucy. You know Lucy now?
Of course.
That my departmental girl that year.
I remember Lucy.
I bumped into her, and guess what? She's doing well. She's established. Baby girl is a babe and
Are you telling me?
This girl used to be a backbencher back then. And you know it. She used to be a numbskull. She didn't know anything. I was stopping the chart. Where am I now? I'm just a common housewife.
So sad.
So sad. I want to thrive too. I want to go high up there too, you know.
But your husband will not let that happen. Because he wants to control you. He wants to literally control even the breath, even the air that you breathe. I'm sure you're not going to let that happen.
I will not let it happen.
Good.
Like I've said, I will go out there, become a better version of myself, get a job and all. I'll do it.
But how do you do that? Your mother is siding him.
Baby girl, my mother doesn't have a side. My mother is always on the winning side. My mother is supporting my husband today because he pays the bills. Her bills. Imagine I level up and I start paying the bills. My mom will automatically be on my side. Yes.
And why would he even try to instigate Lisa against you?
Ask me. Ask me. I was so mad. Like if we're having a dispute as husband and wife, leave Lisa out of it. Not trying to blackname me or blacklist me to my daughter. That was totally uncalled for.
It baffles me when a man could just think, a father could just think he would come up and instigate his daughter against her mother. When she's not a baby, she sees everything herself.
That's exactly what I told my husband.
If you both are having any recourse, let it be between the two of you. Don't rub the poor girl in now. What is all this?
Thank you, my sister. Exactly what I told my husband. I told him, I said, let this girl be. If we're having an issue, it is between both of us. Don't try to bring her into the picture and tell her what she's not supposed to know or try to change her thoughts and ideologies about me. The girl is not a fool.
I'm proud of the move you're making right now. But you need to understand that moving forward, you need to fight twice as hard. Considering the fact that you just got a job, how do you intend to go about it?
I know you have memory loss sometimes. But have you forgotten I told you I'll get a house help?
So you had to insult me too.
But I told you I'll get house help.
But your husband said he doesn't want a maid in his house.
Need I remind you that it is my house too? I'll be the one to pay the house help. Once I go out there and work, I have somebody at home. End of the month, I pay the person. Capiche, capiche, capiche.
That's my girl.
We are leveling up, sis.
I'm really proud of you. And I pray you get victory at the end of this battle.
I've won already. I'm feeling like a winner.
Please offer me something. This
champagne, Moët, Hennessy.
My friend, go and give me something chilled from the fridge, please.
Oh yeah, I'll just give you water.
Whatever.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for coming, babe.
Look, Zima, let me be sincere with you. Marriage is a union of two people. Two people who love themselves, who want to go together. Two people who love themselves, who want to grow together with their children, so their children can give birth to children. Not this thing that you're doing with your wife. Problems today, fights today, quarrels next tomorrow. You're maltreating this woman, mistreating her, treating her bad, which is very wrong.
Pascal,
Giving
I
this
don't
woman
understand.
problems every day.
Pascal, I don't understand. What are you driving at?
Zeno, you have been giving your wife problems for a long time now, which is very wrong. You do whatever it is that you like to do. You maltreat her, you mistreat her, which is very wrong. Not every woman will take this kind of thing that you're doing. Not. A lot of women out there would have strangled you, maybe killed you. But your wife is taking everything that you're doing. Why don't you try and understand this woman? Why don't you try and look at her own end? Now that she's trying to pick up the pieces of her life, you do not want to support her. Why?
I don't understand. I do not want my wife to work. Is that too much to ask for?
Zeno, when you insult people, when you beat them down, when you maltreat them, you actually think you're pressing them down. You actually think you're doing the right thing. But you do not even know or have an idea that you're building up a storm. You do not know. You're making them stronger every day. And one day, they will go stronger that you won't be able to control them anymore. Do something called damage control. She's still your wife. Pick up the pieces in this marriage. That's if you still want this marriage. She's your wife. Have a conversation with her. Your wife is an amazing woman. Trust me, you guys can do something.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is, what you need to do or apply now in your marriage is damage control. Call Tracy, talk to her, have a conversation with her. You guys can actually have a way forward in this thing. I see a way forward in it. Come on, man.
I think I know what to do. What I will do now is I'll ask her to leave my house. I'll send her out of my house so that by the time she's there on the street, she will have sense. Because obviously she doesn't have sense.
Zeno, if you were not my friend, I would have just said now that you are a fool.